Dun dun dun. Alright, cool. Going live again.
I'm taking a while to eat today. I may not have time to take. I'm taking a while to eat today. I may not have time to take.
I was going to say your last bite was not much more.
There we go. Sounds about right.
I take it if you bites.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes. I don't, especially with burgers, because this one has 2 patties. I don't want to take too much of a bite at once because then it will just like hurt, for lack of a better word. It will usually give me the hiccups.
Pain
If I
thing.
take too big of a bite at once, I'll just start to
Alrighty then.
I can't effectively eat until I
Hello everyone, how's everyone doing?
and there's like this, like,
I'm back.
fear of, like,
This time I'm painting like skull details and a couple of the icon details and the horns on these guys. Where's everyone from? Music going back. Yeah. Not Buddy's phone's ringing. Where's everyone from? Again, you don't need to tell me like, you know, city and stuff like that, but like, what state are you from? I'm always curious where TikTok will send people from.
Oh shit.
Oh, look who it is. Yes.
Yeah, join the club.
2 humans. Yes. Mm-hmm. Howdy, howdy. So we are once again painting skulls and other fine details on these boys. Because, you know, Chaos and their love for decorating things with the skulls of their enemies. So yeah, using Xandri dust, nice like yellow brown, in order to get the base color on all of the skulls. And here we are. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, you can see it. Yes, for the aesthetic.
Right.
That is, in fact, why they slay all their enemies and flay them living. It's for the aesthetic. Yes, of course there's a better reason than that. Alright. Especially it's there. They also have these horns on their helmets. They'd also need a second layer of this. I did a layer earlier on a previous stream.
Yeah.
Coming in to do a second layer to give it a good solid layer of color. Ah.
Right.
Appeals I have missed and gotten paint where I do not wish it to be. I'm gonna have to fix that later. I don't have any of that color out on the palette back there. Somebody remind me later to fix that.
Right.
Most layers, if they're properly mixed with water, they only take like 5 minutes or so, less than 5 minutes for any particular layer to dry. If I put it on especially thick, it can take longer than that, which is one of the reasons why I work on, actually you can't see them, right over here there's the other like 9 models that I'm doing all at once. So basically I'll finish him, put him down, and by the time I get through doing everyone, it's definitively dry. Again, if you mix some paints need a little bit more water to make them like workably smooth. In which case, it takes longer because, of course, there's more water that needs to evaporate.
In the meantime, she's already
But
halfway up there.
So I don't know if you can see it or how well you can see it. See how you can still see the like black of the original primer through the horn color, through that Xandri dust yellow brown. The idea is to turn it solid enough that you don't see the black anymore, because we don't really want that black. There we go. We don't really want that black showing at all, because we want it to all be the horn color. So another layer really helps to bridge that gap.
Good jobs.
There, see, a bit better. It goes a little bit better, and then you can same thing back here. It's a little dark from the black sitting underneath. We'll apply another layer, and it goes nearly solid, the new color that we want. In this case, again, the Xandri dust. And then once we're done with this second layer, we may either wash it or we may just come in and put, I think the customer wanted like dark brown or black as the like tips of the horn, is like the color transition. So yeah, I think on these ones it's going to be like right down like here. All of this tip here is going to be brown or like black. These ones have like caps on them, and the caps will end up being some metal color. I don't know what yet. Probably gold. Chaos likes their gold. Gold decorations. Yeah. No. Even it's been a couple of minutes. Most of this skull down here is come on. Most of the skull down here is actually dry, to where I can put a second layer of it on this skull right now. Now that second layer will take a little bit longer to dry than the first, but you can hopefully see how it's getting more solid. More solidly colored. And then that really allows the like washes to do their work. It really allows other colors to come on top and really do their work. Ah, yes. TTTTTTS. I do not know who this is, but welcome. How you doing? I'm not gonna try to pronounce that name. I should, but I'm not going to. Alright, let's see. That's about good. Alright, next guy.
Burn it.
The horse has some. I don't think he really has any more. There's no skulls. There's the like head there, but that's pretty much painted. Chicken. Oh no. How did you find this?
Well, I will tell you this. On Mondays, when we go to Austin, we go basically right there about exactly where that is.
Yeah, that's. See, I knew that would be the response from him. He'd be like, "The fuck? Yes, I am live painting
From our house
on TikTok."
to there. Both of us get a chiropractor adjustment.
So,
To the bank,
yep.
and then drive home.
Look at this shenanigans. See, number of hours on this boy. Again, doing the second layer
that's
on the
8 a.m.
horns,
That's like,
so that we can get that solid
sorry,
color, and
also
then get
the
the
horns.
wash on, and then
That's
it'll
leaving
give
the
it a
house at
nice,
8,
like
8:15
more
in the
realistic
morning
shadowed look.
and being back between 10:15
Do
and
do do
10:30.
do do. Cloak. Yeah, I need. It's about as much as that one because it doesn't have any more skulls. Let's find somebody that does. You. Yes, I'm sure there are several spots on that one that I missed. Yeah, I'm sure. The point is to go back later and fix all of that. Right now, I gotta see like these two skulls here. They're currently the silver, the dark steel that I sprayed on it, and it needs to look like bone, and this is the starting color for bone. Shenanigans that you got into. Ah, okay. There we go. And we're back. Camera focus, goddammit.
Right.
Tiny skulls. Painting. So,
Right.
how do I know what color to paint each part? You paint it whatever it's supposed to be. Yes, the customer requested certain things, like on this, they wanted the top to be this brass color. They asked for me to hand draw in the sigils here. He told me what color he wanted the cape to be, stuff like that. So like, oh, there's distinctly like certain things that are just the color he told me to make it. But as for like, oh, what color to paint the skulls, it's from practice. In this case, I'll probably end up using 3 different colors on the skulls in total. Xandri dust, this like yellow brown. Then there's something that looks a little bit more like light bone colored, called Morghast bone. It's still very yellow. And then another one, Screaming Skull is the name of the color from Citadel, and it's much whiter, and that'll be the like highest highlights, the most like worn. Someone knocked over the camera. Yeah. Real professional.
And that,
Fucking stick.
that section of construction that went up there at
That's what happens when people step on shit.
and Kellum.
Alright, and we're back. There we go. Yeah, the Screaming Skull will be the highest highlight. At the end, it'll be the most like worn looking sections. And that's just the 3 different paints. 3 different paints in order to paint just the skulls. Yes, Fox, yes, you can just make up whatever you want. That also works. Bad human being. Huh. Wonder who that is. That's a negative, Ghost Rider. I generally do not do that. Yeah, because someone fucking stepped on the cord. Yeah, see, real professional here, real fucking professional. You guys could probably get into this and paint up stuff like this. It's only what 30 something hours in this one guy, and he's got another 10, 15 to go. Him and his 9 buddies here. What total math? Do math brain of like 100 hours or something like that. Not that bad.
She indicated you.
I could ask you the same question. I have no patience to paint things like that. A lot of people do not. That's one of the reasons why it is a viable thing for commission painting. Is someone else does not want to do it, so I do it, and it's all about just like honing the craft so that eventually I can do it faster.
That's that.
Boom jams.
That's also.
Let's see. Skulls, 2 levels. Alright, 2 thin coats on those skulls. Are there any more on him? His horns need another layer. A long way from here.
Safer job too.
There we go. Still. There we go. Second layer. Like horn growing out of his shoulder.
Let's open the organ.
Hmm?
Should show them the organ.
No.
I know. They stop you from having fun. The algorithm doesn't know that there are titties on there.
Yeah, I'm not. You do know it records that. There's a log, so no. Last thing I need to do is fucking get banned for showing painted titties. I don't know. What's funny is in the next like week or two, if I start working on my monthly competition piece, I would have to like cover chunks of her up in order to paint her on stream.
Mine.
So I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Well, see, if you say shit, you're not gonna get me banned for you saying shit. You're gonna get you banned for it.
Big game here.
That's a little weird. It's kind of divisive,
And no, in general, no, I don't want to get banned either because trying to grow a business and get paid to paint stuff. Yes, etc. Yes, pretty much. There's my roommate over there, and then on this side is one of the artists that works for me. And then over there is another artist that works for me. Not currently working on one, but yeah. Yes, but comrade, do not need business. Yes. Here we go. Some more human skulls.
Right.
And more skulls that need painting. Yes, I do. See, tiny skull. Each layer takes about 3 or 4 minutes to dry. A little bit faster if I'm careful with how much I thin it with water. But each individual layer will take a couple minutes, which is why I keep switching out models whenever I do a specific one. Like, hey, I'll get all of this, like, color applied to this section of this skull, and I'll put it down to dry, and work on a different model, and then come back. And when I come back, it'll be dry.
I told you what my daughter's doing, didn't I?
Yeah, so
Yep. Moving to Colorado.
skull.
She was supposed to come down yesterday or today, and I haven't heard a peep from her.
Have you guys checked out the new TikTok that just got posted? Like,
She's following
the
her
Medusa got posted like an hour ago, 2
Her
hours
mother is
ago.
the one that has trained her to be the way she is.
Might get a laugh from some of you.
Of course, she's like, no, she hasn't.
Which one of us is the good one? It's gonna be the guy over there.
You are just
Under the
following her
tag
around.
J Crawford Paintings. He's probably the best.
She's like, no, Mom told me not to come.
He's been doing it much
Probably
longer.
not really.
Ta-da. Skulls.
I believe it is called Dinosaur, Colorado, which is about as far
Yeah, did you?
northwest as
But yeah,
can
if
go
any
in
of you hasn't
Colorado
seen, never heard of him.
before hitting Utah.
Haha, we're so funny. Yeah, and you should really look at the one that just printed,
It's
or the one that just went up. You might get a kick out of it.
From the state line.
Yeah. You might think it's funny, human. See, very much starting to look like actual skulls.
The issue I have with that is she ran away from you basically if she goes that
Thank you.
route, and then expecting you to pay for it.
Okay.
Not.
Yeah, I figured you might like the Medusa, and then figured human there might like it too. There's another one from that same series that I'm gonna hopefully paint up if I can get these kayaks done in time.
If I don't have any. If I don't have any
Yes.
rights,
How much for the
then why
Medusa
would I pay John?
for research? Yes. There's the Orc Barbarian from a while ago, and then there's the Knoll Hunter that is also in a similar state. They're both displayed on there as well. Those ones I did. The Medusa, one of the other artists did. And I have no idea how much she would sell it for once it's all said and done. It has to be submitted to the competition in like 2 weeks. And then it'll probably go up for sale.
Did you hear that? Aaron Underdew wants to bring Medusa.
Yeah, there's the... Yeah, further back is the Knoll Hunter and the Orc Lady. I think I'm more proud of the Orc Lady. Knoll Hunter's pretty good too.
I know. My
Yeah,
business
exactly.
was required by law to have Samantha on medical, and the only thing I was required to have was a copy of the medical thing, so if something should happen while on my watch, I have
Strange
access
that.
to it, but I wasn't required to pay for it.
Alright. All this just to get a couple little skull decorations so I can paint it up. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. That's that one set. And then back to this banner. More skulls. Hanging skulls from banners and shit. That one.
Truck driver.
And then there's the little detail down here, the like human head that's a little bit more fresh hanging off the saddle.
Juicy.
Yeah, it's a little fresher. And then there's the horns on this gentleman's helmet that need another layer to get solidly that color. Hopefully you can see the difference. I think I'd be good at painting nails. I'd have to get used to the material, but I think so, yeah. It's just a matter of control with a brush, and that's what I already do, so I don't see why not. Because again, if I can, sit here with this tiny brush and move it around and be like, alright, cool. Now, like freehanding stuff, like decorations and stuff inside it, that would take a lot of practice. Because I don't have a whole lot of freehand experience. Like these banners I did, but that took a good amount of practice, and even they don't match. No, the material is the fingernail polish, the material. The actual like paint medium, as it was in that instance. Not what it's on. What it's on doesn't really matter. This could be on like this piece of paper back here or these skulls, and they would paint about as equally well. How the paint moves, or in that case like nail polish moves, would be totally different than what I'm used to. Because this is so thin, this is basically just like colored water, or it has the consistency of like melted ice cream or skim milk or something, and it moves really easily. I can't imagine that. You have two free hands. Yes, I have two hands. I still have both. Yeah, it's not like I've lost them in something.
They're both on screen.
Well, it'll be interesting to see.
What do you think happened to them?
Mother leaves.
There we go.
I saw him 6 weeks out of the
There,
year.
there. Any more skulls hanging? Skulls or bones? Don't think so, not on you. But if you look, even between the two banners, you can see there's like distinct differences between the two banners. So like, getting things exactly the same is difficult when you're freehanding like that. So I don't know. He has that one. He has that. Where's the other one guy? There he is. Boom jams. Yeah, see more skulls down here that need it.
Much different than it is today.
Let's see. Me in focus.
Yeah, when she's already throwing around the you'll be
Yeah,
expendable.
in general, I
That's a problem.
go live now about once a day, maybe twice a day, in an attempt to like get viewership and grow the channel. so that we can
Which
get some
there
more
is a
like
distinct
commission work out
possibility
there.
that could happen.
Yeah, twice a day now, I think. Pretty much has become on Tuesday through Friday. Other days of the week, busy with other work. Yeah, we forgot to paint
Many
this.
people think that the
Yes,
leg
I
part
have
is what's
in
onto their shoulders.
like the first pass. But because of the number of times I have to go over the model for like different colors, inevitably I will remember or I'll see it and be like, oh shit, that's not painted. Because I look at everything and I'm like, okay, cool, what color should everything be? Like, actually, there's actually an example on him.
No, it's not even just that. It's just the whole.
This, like cloth coming off of the horn,
Again,
was supposed to be
this is my
painted
view on
the same
things.
as the cape. In fact, if you look at the other one, you can see that it is already
I
red.
tend to have a much
And
more
this one is
passionate
not.
view on things.
It's because I forgot this one. I was coming through doing the red on the capes and stuff like that, and I forgot a section. So I've had to come back now.
Should act around each other
And
do
I'm going to have
what
to
they're
come
doing.
back and do the
You know,
the
there's so many
maroon
people, like I
on
said,
that
they think it's
later.
what's in between their legs and
So
not with their head.
that's its own thing. So yes, I do forget sections from time to time. But in general, it'll end up getting seen before the final product is done. Because there's several like cleanup stages and like catch-up stages and like, oh hey, I accidentally got some here, so I have to do touch-ups. And during those touch-up stages, if there's anything that is the original base color, that's like black, then something's probably wrong. So yes, I do in fact fuck it up. It's all same thing. This guy here, I think I'm going to do these the same kind of maroon. I may do them a different color, but it's obvious that they're not just going to be black. They need to be some color. The little hair tassels right here, they also need to be colored in. Their boots are going to be brown. I think some of them you can see their actual like pant leg, and that needs to be colored. I don't know what the horseshoes are going to be, but they also need to be colored. So yeah, most of that wasn't a matter of forgetting. It was just I haven't done that section yet. Like right now, I'm doing the skulls. That's just the section I'm doing right now. Because again, it's easier to keep the one paint like active and usable, and just switch between the different models. Because changing the actual like paint that I'm using is a little harder to do. Because I can just keep this brush moving with paint in it and move from model to model.
Yeah.
I mean, a bit, yeah. But I mean, so did the work we used to do. Getting it right. Checking, double checking. Going through everything once, going through everything twice. Same. This is just a little bit more fine motor control.
Oh, absolutely.
Because yeah, in order to do each like little detail, it's like coming in multiple times. Pretty much every surface needs 2 layers in order to like truly paint it, truly color it. And then, like I said, the skull will end up with 3 different colors being applied. The first one will get 2 thin coats. All of the subsequent ones will probably only have 1 coat of it applied. So in total, these little skulls will have like 4 applications going over them.
Unless you just let it dominate your body.
And then come here. Yeah, sure. Let's see if I can show off the next layers on these skulls. Just give them a second to dry, so I can show off what it is that we're doing.
did ask if we've ever messed up someone's order and they got mad.
No, not to that point. In general, I tend to send pictures of progress along the way,
Yeah.
so they are seeing it as it's getting done, either through publications here or sending them pictures directly. That's like, hey, this is how it's going, and they're like, oh, hey, can you change the color from this to this? I've had that happen, but most of the time, the people who are paying me to do it are people who can't do it themselves. So if it's a little bit wrong, to me, well, even from what they originally said, they're still happy with it. So now we have gotten a slightly lighter shade of this same like bone color, and we're going to apply it where we think the light would hit the model from up top, highlighting or wherever the object would receive the most like wear and tear.
All I've heard is this is what I'm doing.
So I don't know how much that actually shows, but we're going to, on the upward facing side, we're going to apply a lighter bone color, and then on the like cheeks, and then the like teeth would get a little bit more wear in the outside of the jaw, but we want to leave enough like dark sections that the light shows off. Because if you just repaint everything the lighter colors, that doesn't really show off anything. You've just changed the color to a dark one. Now this is an even lighter layer, which should now really show off some of the features in the skull and make it look a little bit bleached in sections, but still dark.
They do.
I hadn't read it yet. I am moderately good. I am moderately good at this. I am not really good, but thank you anyway. Take that lighter color again, little bits of that even lighter color in the upward facing sections. And then, oh, come on, focus, damn you.
Fortunately, more and more of them.
Yeah, you can kind of see it there, where it's darker in certain sections and lighter elsewhere, to try to give it that like truly one look. Let's turn the light down and see if that helps. Yeah, that helped a little bit. I paint in a brighter light. So you can kind of see there where the skull is lighter in sections. Process for commissioning a model is simply direct messaging with the model that you want us to paint, what kind of quality you are looking for, the time period you're looking for, and you'll get a quote. There is also an actual like get a quote function that you should be able to click on and then describe the model that you want us to paint. Pretty much we do any D&D or Warhammer model. We can also pretty much paint anything else, as you saw from the Medusa model. We do statuettes as well. So basically anything that needs painting, we can paint it in miniature scale. All right, he's got his skulls. That flesh face is done. Next. The requests, they go to me. I'm in control of the social medias for the account for Bushes and Bastrop, the like group. I do all of the social media like managing and stuff like that, so it goes to me. Then when a job comes in, it gets assigned to an artist. based on whoever is most proficient with that particular type of task, or whoever has the availability to do that job. So I task them out. There should be a link that's visible from the live screen. I'm not sure if that's the case or not.
I haven't skied in so long. I used to own my own ski gear. I had skied it for so long that it actually deteriorated and fell apart. And that was long. That was long before the Dutch struck fire. Long before.
Check now.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Get notepad in the document.
All right, cool. That was supposed to have been in there from the beginning. Shows what I know.
I said it changed the way I painted it. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it.
I like your wizard one. You're getting really good with like the scale textures.
Do it.
You're getting really good with scale textures. They look really nice.
Yeah, you should be able to get leads directly from it now.
Contrast painter.
Or submit directly requests besides DM. Let's get some more colors. Here's a bit lighter on the skull.
It's not mine. I don't need any of them. You and Zach own like 3.
You were the one that pointed it out. I would never have even thought it.
Doesn't mean that it's really? Look, it has
This is me you're talking to. Hey man, look.
There we go.
TikTok will let him keep
The coolest thing, like my personal thing, I think is the coolest. I actually don't know. I mean, there was a big tank I did, but I mean, that was just like, it was, you know, like, oh, it was really big and dramatic, but I wouldn't say cool. There was the Knoll Hunter or the Orc that are pretty cool. But definitely the Knoll Hunter, because of the non-metallic metal done on the weapon, looks really good. I'll actually drag that out. Hold on a second. I'll drag that out.
We'll talk to. Oh, the story's gonna be.
And
anyway, so,
then we'll probably end.
Yeah, I cleaned up. I already wrapped up.
All right, man. Bye. I was about to start doing some more painting. I was like, oh crap, no, that's
I did finish Largitha's shirt. So there was some.
And you still haven't stumbled across any more skin.
Yeah, miraculous. I haven't found any more areas where her skin's exposed that I fucking missed the first
There we go.
The model is only so big. I should have done that much.
Do you know how many times?
This one right here. This is probably like one of the single coolest models that I've done.
No, Hunter.
Yeah, the Knoll Hunter with the non-metallic metal like weapon and the armor.
Maybe I could go do like I did with skeleton.
It's not like metallic paint. It's just all of the colors layered in so that it looks or tries to look like steel, like light reflecting off steel. That's probably one of my favorites.
This is my one.
Yeah, probably. It was a lot of effort. Again, that's one of those where like I don't even know how many hours, probably 50, 60 hours are in here. Same thing, the non-metallic metal gold, so it looks like again the reflections of the gold. Yeah, the gold there has the same thing where it's like painted in with yellows and browns to look like gold instead of actually being a gold, like metallic pigmented paint. Same thing here. And for these like wristbands and stuff, it's painted to look like reflection. The steel on her armor also took a bit of time. The metal down here.
I've been trying to kind of like do more of that shit.
That's probably one of my favorites. Again, probably like 60 plus hours.
It's this very.
Yeah, I think I worked on her for like 2 weeks
Yes,
for
I did,
like
the chandelier.
5+
Yeah,
hours a day.
Comment or something.
I think I was
For
on
yeah, so
Zach's live when I was
30, 40
seeing
hours,
that,
something
so I
like that.
just like I looked at it and then I switched
Good number of
back over.
hours. Because even like the eyes, super hard to get looking good, and it's still not great. But the teeth and the texture on the like head she's carrying is really fun. The bloody mess details on the back of it are real fun. Even like the black leather that she's wearing has lots of little details in it that are brought out by highlighting and stuff like that.
I do have a question. How does this roll for you? I went black. I went with the contrast black over all the whites and stuff like that.
So yeah, good long
Oh,
time
that was
for
nice.
sure.
I like his fur there. That looks nice. It
Alrighty
reads as
then.
like it reads as
It's
kind of like a gray.
A little bit after almost
Like
7
his hair
p.m. Time for
reads
me to
like a
go.
gray,
I'm gonna
but
pack
the
all
rest
this
of
up.
him reads kind of
I'll be back on tomorrow.
Except for his, I had a little bit brighter in there.
Yeah.
Just to touch it up.
Yeah, his